relation and as well as the domain and range of the relation. So, here in this topic we are going to discuss about the definition of a relation and as well as the domain and range of the relation in an introductory part. Then now, see here, generally, say in our daily life, we will be come across with the relations such as Ravi is the brother of Gopi and X is greater than Y or A is equal to B. So in all these relations, we are going to what I say use one formula. Whereas in A is equal to B, the formula which is used in this is of equal to. Whereas X is greater than Y, say here the formula which is used is of greater than. So in this case, so we are using some specific symbols such as greater than, less than, equal to, greater than or equal to, parallel to denote specific relations. So here in everyday life, we come across with specific relations say X is greater than Y. Whereas here in this regard we are using this specific symbol that is greater than. So here mathematically we can write it as X greater than Y. So here the relation, say in this relation the symbol which we use, the connective which we use is of greater than, or the formula which we used is of greater than. Then now here let us take one more example, that is A equal to B. So in this regard, so here mathematically we can write it as, so here A is equals to B. So here the symbol which we used is of equal to symbol. So here the formula which we used in this relation is of equal to. Then now let us consider, so generally we use symbols such as greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, parallel, perpendicular. These symbols to denote the relations. Then now here we are going to consider three cases in which the relations are mentioned here. In case number 1, if capital R stands for a relation E is equal to then A capital R B implies, so here this indicates that, so here we have assumed capital R as the relation, that is E is equal to. then A or B. So here the relation is of is equal to, then now it implies, so here A instead of R, the relation is of equal to, so here A is equals to B. And as well as, in case if I write B or A, so here the relation is of is equal to, then now so here B or A mean or implies B, the relation is equal to A. So here in this context both A or B and as well as B or A are of true, because A is equals to B and as well as, say here, since A is equals to B in the first case and B is equals to A in the second case, since the relation is of is equal to, so therefore it is true. So here the both the conditions are of true. And now let us take one more case, that is case number 2. So in this regard, instead the relation that is equals to, I am going to take it as greater than. So here if R is a relation, is greater than, so here the relation is of is greater than, then 5 or 3. So here the relation R indicates is greater than, so here it implies 5, instead of R I have to write here is greater than the 3. So here symbolically we can denote it by means of, so here 5 greater than, that is this is the greater than symbol, 3. So here this condition is true because 5 is greater than 3. Then now, and instead of 5 or 3, if I write 3 or 5, then it implies 3. R indicates the relation R is of greater than, so here I can use it as greater than symbol, 3 greater than 5, but the condition is false. Since 3 is less than 5, therefore 3 greater than 5 is the false statement. So from this it is clear that if R a relation, A or B need not imply B or A. That is 5 or 3 is true, whereas 5 greater than 3 is true, whereas here 3 greater than 5 is false. So here need not to be implies, so here A or B, that is A relation B, so need not be implied to what I say B or A, that is B relation A. So from this it is clear that we can write one statement, that is if A comma B belongs to R, did not imply that B comma A also belongs to the relation. So here from this it is clear that if A comma B, an ordered pair, belongs to R, then need not imply, so it is not compulsory that B comma A also belongs to R. From this it is clear that a relation is the set of ordered pairs, or in other words every set of ordered pairs is nothing but a relation. So now let us write the definition of the relation. So here a relation is a set of ordered pairs or every set of ordered pairs is a relation. Then now here let us consider one relation, that is